scheduled programming where you don't have to see my face. The learning target today is I'm going to be able to calculate the volume of three-dimensional figures. We're going to take a look at a couple of easy ones, some that I consider level 1 volume questions. So let's just get right into it. So as shown in the diagram below, a regular pyramid has a square base whose sides measure 6 inches. The altitude of the pyramid measures 12 inches. Its volume in cubic inches is which of these following? So this is a Regents question. As you can see, I've highlighted a regular pyramid. And the reason I've highlighted a regular pyramid is because that's the shape that we're looking at. So if you go to your reference sheet, right, we can see we've got general prism, cylinder, sphere, cone, and pyramid. Which one are we going to be using here? Well, obviously pyramid. So let's go ahead and I'll just capture that for us. So let's use pyramid here. Okay. And throw it up there so we've got our formula. Shrink it a bit. And this is for the regular pyramid. So it's telling us we've got a square base whose side measures 6 inches and the altitude is 12 inches. So if you see here, they say volume is equal to 1/3 base times height. So this big B, we talked about it in the video where I was standing up and you saw me deal with that paper stack and also the can of Pringles. The big B stands for the area of the base, right? So we don't want to get confused there. It's not saying the base is 6 inches. It's saying this big B is really the area of the base. So that's a little bit different than just saying base, right? It's the area of your base shape, right? Whatever that base shape is. In this case, it's a square, which makes things pretty easy because we know that the base, right, is a square. We know the area of a square is just length times width or side times side. In the case of a square, all the sides are equal, so we know this side is also 6 inches. So here I'm looking for my volume. I don't know what that is. 1/3 is a constant, it's a number. The base is really just the area of the base, so it's 6 times 6, because that's going to be the area of my square base down there. And then the height, well, height is actually altitude. So when we refer to the altitude, that's also the height, and that is 12 inches. So what we end up doing is just some simple multiplication after we plug into this formula, and we get 1/3 times 6 times 6 times 12. 6 times 6 times 12 is 432, times that 1/3 gives us 144. So you can throw that all into your calculator and you end up with a volume of 144. But again, the problem wasn't too difficult. It's asking for volume, so we just plug it into whichever formula we're looking for and we get out volume. The only thing here is we got to make sure we're always using the area of the base shape and not this base side 6. So you guys got 3 of them to do on your own. They're all level 1s. They shouldn't be too difficult. Shouldn't take you very long. And if you follow this method, you should be all right. All right. Thanks for tuning in. Please like and subscribe. And as always, you can find me on TikTok and Instagram at cpintodomaths. Have a good one.